So I just saw the first episode of Doctor Stone anime, and I had to be honest, I'm actually loving this episode, and I'm actually am excited to do this review, and I hope you guys are enjoying this review as well. Which the anime actually begins with everyone has been transformed into stone, which a event that actually happened, which we're going to take place earlier before the event actually starts, with a high school student named Taiju, who actually asking his friend Seku and asking him for a love potion to get his crush to fall in love with him. But he actually tells him that the potion does work, but he needs to confess to her what he really felt about her. So he actually poured the potion into the sink, which, when he actually left, he told his classmates that it was actually gasoline, which that's actually dangerous. So they actually going to watch her, watch them actually confess their love for each other, which Taiju actually asking his crush Yosoruha, Yosoruha actually asking her, and he's going to tell her what he felt about her. But then all of a sudden, a bright green light actually shines, and everyone actually staring at it. But all of a sudden, the bright light had actually flashed, and everyone, including Taiju and Yusuriha, and everyone has transformed into stone. That means everyone across every country and the entire world has been transformed into stone. They've been petrified, in which we actually seen everyone, and they cannot move, they cannot talk, they can't do anything because they were actually been trapped into their stone bodies, in which we've seen the years go by and the animals have actually have wandered through the world with people transforming into stones, and everything has been destroyed, including the water, and the nature has reclaimed the world, which it transformed back into a caveman time. And years, including centuries, have passed. We've seen Taiju actually have broken free from his stone shell thanks to some acid that actually fell on top of his head, which we've seen how the world's changed, which there's nothing left. So he actually decided to wonder the new world that he actually seeing, which earlier we actually saw Taiju saw two girls actually saw a stone bird that's actually found on the bushes. So he actually decided to take it to a vet, but they are actually closed, which Yusuriha has told him that it won't open before the school hours actually start. And so he found Yusuriha hanging onto a tree, and so he confessed his love to her, but he actually broke down in tears because he won't be able to say it, even though he did say it to her stone body. He actually will get the chance to say it in person, but he actually saw a message that says next to the tree said follow the river downstream, and so he did. So he actually found a clubhouse, and also is Seku, who actually broke free of his stone body shell as well. And so we seen them actually reunited, but after Taiju put on some clothes as well, which we actually seen them actually talking about how many years has gone by, which Seku actually say that the year is October 5th, 5738, which is actually 3,700 years old, in which the event that actually happened means that they're going to rebuild the world from scratch as how the world has done it before in the beginning. So they decide to find some food so they can eat. Well, actually separate what's edible and what's not. And then they actually went back to the cave where Taiju actually was broken free, in which we saw a bucket actually catching the the acid that broke Taiju free, in which we seen how they're going to use it to break the birds out of their stone bodies as well. At which years has gone by since they're actually exploring, in which they actually have gathered enough food as well. Which Taiju have remember one guy that he actually saw, that he was actually a senior primate football player from high school, Shishu Sukasha, Sukasha, in which he actually was petrified as well, which they actually tested on some birds, but then they actually have a breakthrough in which we seen them actually going to use that acid to break someone free from their stone bodies. So we're actually going to see what they're going to do with it on the next episode very soon. And I'm actually loving this this episode right now, including Seku, Taiju, and Yosriha, and they actually have their voices debut in the anime, and I love that. And I also love the opening of the anime, which is actually amazing, and I'm going to do a live reaction of it very soon. So yeah, I cannot wait for the next episode to happen next weekend. So anyway, like this video, subscribe for more, and comment on what you think about the episode. You guys can also follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Tumblr, and like my Facebook page. Until then, this is Anime Guy 300 here saying signing out. Laters!